destiny, only child. Come on and rescue me, 'cause I'm wild. This is my selection, but I'm sure not looking for deception like before. This is my destiny. This is my destiny.
Now that is a hell of an intro. Gotta love it. Every time I see it, gotta love it. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm your host, Chips and Dip, and this is the first game in our Throwbacks to Yesteryear, starting with Driv3r. Now it's interesting, I'm sure some of you are a little curious as to why we're starting in the middle of the series and not the beginning of a series in the very first game. Don't worry, I'll make sure that we get to the other two Driv3r games. But the reason I'm starting with this game is, being that it's the first episode, I wanted to pick something that was very near and dear to my heart. Driv3r is a very nostalgic game for me. I played this a lot growing up. This was could be considered the poor man's Grand Theft Auto, but I loved every second of it growing up, and I thought, what better game to start off this series with than something that's been near and dear to my heart for a very long time. Now, Driv3r is a sandbox, semi-open world game, not necessarily creativity toy, because obviously you can't manipulate the environment that you're in and all that other nonsense that usually comes more standard in today's games. However, it does follow Grand Theft Auto in the sense that you have undercover story missions that you must follow, set objectives that you have to complete within a time limit, and Take a Ride, which is the free ride mode to explore the worlds, the three different cities, Miami, Nice, and Istanbul, that are present in the game for the missions. There's also your third option, driving the minigames, which also covers all three cities, and there are several different modes that you can try with different vehicles, different times of day, different locations, but just minigames for you to have some fun, play around with, nothing incredibly special. Each is pretty short in its own regard, but a lot of fun if you just want some time to kill and something to do. Now, Driv3r was released in 2004. So that means this game is going to be a little bit janky. And in case you're looking at this right now wondering, why does everything seem so kind of fuzzy and wonky? Well, that's because I am playing this on the PlayStation 2. This is on the original hardware that this game came pre-packaged with. So if you're wondering why the frames might stutter every now and again, or some edges look kind of disgusting, well, that's because you're seeing it in PlayStation 2 resolution. Granted, I do have an HDMI upscaler, but you know, that can only do so much. But I promise you, as you're seeing it now, looks a hell of a lot better than seeing it without the upscaler on there. So take that for what you will. All right, let's dive right into this, huh? Driv3r is the third installment in a series of games starting with Driv3r in 1999 and ending with Driv3r San Francisco in 2011. It was a semi-open world, action-adventure game that was developed by Reflections Interactive, published by Atari, and released in June of 2004 for the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and, surprisingly enough, mobile phones. I tried to find some video of the mobile version, but all I have are a few still frames which suggest that the game was played with a top-down style view, similar to the early Grand Theft Auto games. A PC version would not release until later in March of 2005. The previous two titles in the Driv3r series were big hits, but Driv3r received mixed reviews upon release, with the PC edition receiving mostly negative feedback from critics. While the graphics, story, and driving were praised, criticism was focused on the on-foot controls, awkward shooting mechanics, and performance issues, with some critics accusing Atari of rushing the game's release to avoid competing with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas later that year. Despite the mixed reviews, the game was a commercial success, with the game expanding upon its predecessors with on-foot sections, gun combat, and drive-by shooting, with virtual recreations of 3 major cities for the game's free-roam game mode: Miami, Nice, and Istanbul. Finally, it also made improvements to the series' filmmaking director mode, in which players can review clips of gameplay and make simple editing adjustments. The actual game of Driv3r itself was inspired by action shows and movies of the 1970s, like the ever-classic Dukes of Hazzard, cop thrillers such as Starsky and Hutch, and action movies like Bullet and The Driver. In fact, the game shares quite a good handful of thematic similarities with its namesake movie. The game's story focuses on players assuming the role of John Tanner, an undercover FBI agent, as he investigates a car smuggling ring across 3 countries in order to identify and arrest the boss of the gang and learn who they're planning to sell the cache of stolen cars to. Driv3r introduces to the series some new vehicles, such as motorbikes and speedboats, and some new gameplay mechanics like swimming, a health bar, and gun combat. Another mechanic, though not new to the series, was the multiple camera angles, such as being able to switch from first to third person. Though this mechanic was not necessarily revolutionary, having a first-person view in your 2004 open-world exploration is pretty impressive given the gaming standards of the era, at least in my humble opinion. The game itself touts over 156 miles of in-game drivable roads across the 3 main cities, and credits the developers for taking over 90,000 photographs to achieve an accurate depiction of the surrounding in-game world. Driv3r also boasts an impressive 35,768 buildings, along with 70,000 other items of clutter, that being trash cans, benches, plants, swing sets, boxes, barrels, everything that's needed to bring the game to life. While we're in the vein of attention to detail, the vehicles themselves are also quite noteworthy in their creation. Each vehicle is modeled with up to 20 different detachable pieces, and each piece responds to damage. This means that hoods can become dented and bent before flying off, bumpers will trail on the ground, doors will bust off their hinges, and vehicles will actually explode into numerous little bits when blown up. Frankly, it's one of the game's highlights, as not many of its competitors could boast such an attention to detail at the time. Even by today's standards, when you destroy a vehicle in GTA, the game gives you a smoking hull that burns for a little bit before going out. Granted, there are detachable pieces of the vehicles, and the level of detail is certainly much higher in Grand Theft Auto given that it is a newer generation game, but you don't really see vehicles exploding into pieces in Grand Theft Auto like they do in Driv3r. It's an apples to oranges comparison, I know, so I digress. One of the other things that is pleasantly surprising about cars is their handling. At its heart, Driv3r is, obviously, a driving game, and it treats this quite respectably. Cars feel weighted, and each car has a unique response to player input. The driving doesn't feel arcadey, meaning that the consistency is there, all you have to do is master the controls. Now, I won't speak to the physics of crashing in this game, because this game comes up with some rather interesting ideas of what direction it thinks a car should fly after a high-speed accident, but I will summarize it by saying that it handles driving very well, but crashing might leave you questioning how gravity is supposed to work. But I'll let that slide. both for the fact that it gives hilarious results, and technically, we're playing Driver, not Crasher. Now, on to the fun factor of Driver. While some would argue that limited, archaic controls and subpar graphics are reason enough to turn tail and run, I say otherwise. So let's dive into the meat and potatoes of Driver's core gameplay loop. The story is what drives, no pun intended, the game forward. Right out of the gate, 2 of the 3 cities in the game are available for free roam, but only 1 weapon is available to the player. So, while you can hop right into exploration if you want, you need to progress the game to unlock more weapons and the final city. Alternatively, there is no penalty for using the free roam mode to scope out your environment. Having a tough time with a specific mission? Simply remember where it happens on the map and pop over to free roam. There, you can head to the location where the mission occurs and poke around. Since many of the missions are driving based, you might find a hidden alley or a ramp to help escape pursuers in the mission. Or perhaps you remember seeing a point of interest during a mission and you'd like to check it out a little bit more without the threat of a lead suppository. There are some spots around the map where you can enter a building or interact with world objects, which was quite the big deal back in the time when most buildings were giant squares with no interior. You might even find a few secrets or Easter eggs lying around. Yeah, remember when games used to come with those? The story itself provides a unique and entertaining medium, having cutscenes being rendered and animated to look more like an actual film, rather than using the in-game character models to perform the scene. With such a difference between the low polygon models and rendered cutscenes, it provides a more lifelike feel to the story. Although the graphical improvements today can make the distinction between cutscene and game quite blurry, the stark contrast between Driver's gameplay and cutscenes, in my opinion, help to provide a more tangible, artist's rendition feel to the action, rather than rely on the player's imagination to fill in the gaps that the limited hardware simply couldn't account for. Whew, there it is. That's the most pretentious word salad I've said all day. All of that being said, it's up to you guys to decide whether or not you like the story with all its twists and turns. I won't spoil anything for you, since I'll be doing a playthrough of it here in coming videos. A lot of the game involves the typical drive here, shoot this guy, drive there, shoot that guy mission style, but given that the focus is on the driving and not the on-foot sections, it performs this well, with some simple yet fun set pieces to really make you feel like a getaway driver, pushing your car to the limit and barely escaping with your life. All in all, I think Driv3r is a wonderful game. Objectively speaking, I would rate the game as a 7 out of 10. The physics can be a little wonky at times, the AI can sometimes go off the rails, and admittedly the on-foot controls could use some more polish. But all the ingredients are there for a fantastic game. 3 big open environments to explore at will, with a scattering of secrets and Easter eggs, a wide variety of vehicles to choose from, a compelling story with characters that feel real, and some minigames thrown in on the side that are short but high-octane fun. Driv3r might not be a perfect creation, but it provides an entertaining game with an engaging story, cool cars, and reckless driving that can lead to some amazing clips to laugh at, or sit and wonder in awe on how you just managed to pull off that jump 15 stories into the air after hitting a light pole. But for now, I'll leave you all with some more gameplay footage to enjoy. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else in this game. My favorite. Rated yellow for slightly darker yellow. Dehydrated yellow. Okay, at least this side of the bridge has a divider. Go, motherfucker! Let's go, motherfucker! Let's go! God, oh god, go, 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 go. You see what I mean? Look how fast they go. Holy Jesus! Oh my god! Oh god, here he comes! Shit! That's fucking terrifying. That is honest to god terrifying. I hate everything that is. Oh no, 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 no. Need to get out of his way. We need...
Adidas кроссовки. Три полоски. Три полоски. Три полоски. Три полоски. Ханда в тусовке. Adidas кроссовки. Три полоски. Три полоски. На штанах полоски. Три зачетных соски. Три полоски. Три полоски. Мы не боимся. В углах не таимся.
Fuck yeah, we got him, boys. That was beautiful. Oh god, he is a good-ass driver. Maybe he's a wheelman himself. He is keeping up with me every step of the way. Uh-oh. Gotta drive away before his partner starts shooting him. Oh, fuck me, they called in reinforcements. Parking garage. That didn't end well. What the fuck? Ah, there's got to be a jump at the top of this thing, right? Ah, quit damaging my car, you fuck. Ooh, climb, ever so delicate. Climb, ever so delicate. Jump. Oh, this is not going to end well for me. I stand corrected. I stuck the landing. That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. All right, we'll go lose them in the Old Town sector. Police haven't made this vehicle, so I think I'll be okay as long as I get into this big house. Oh no. Whoa! Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Okay, fine, fuck it, get out. Get out! I am utterly speechless. I don't quite know what happened there. To be honest with you, I don't know. With a Ouija board, apparently. You know, the other two places were like relatively normal in their little bunkers. This is like apparently some sort of sex dungeon, weird occult thing. Yeah. What they got going on here, and I don't... Alright, go have some fun with the infinite ass mode. This is the ultimate experience, having fun with this game. And I'm so glad that they did this, because honestly, this is all you really need in life. Infinite mass mode essentially makes it so that your vehicle is now the heaviest thing in the game and does not take damage. You can do things like this. Like this. Any day a car wants to come at me head on. It's not as fun if you hit one going the same direction. Here we go, the highway. Like this. Oh, you son of a bitch. You are so lucky. Oh. Oh, did he? He didn't save it. Oh my god, look at the havoc I'm wreaking on these poor motherfuckers. Yeah! Kapooyah! This would be like the perfect fucking input for a Falcon Punch. Whee! You got him! Oop! Sorry. Copper! Oh! Damn it! They always move out of the way. It's no fun when they do that. Oh! City bus! Oh! Holy shit! That poor lady! Oh my god! Goodbye! Bing! 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 Boing! Oh! Oh, goodbye! Uh-oh. I want to hit a pole. Beep! You know what? Let's run you into a pole here. Oh! Nope, come on. Damn. Motorcyclists. Oh, right into a pole. Well, but I took you down, though. Oh, it's even more fun when you do it on a motorcycle, to be honest with you. Yeah, come here, you. These things really get moving. Oh, hey, dick. Yeah, shoot me all you want, asshole. I'll let the cops deal with you. Whoa! What the fuck? Goodbye. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. To hit another motorcyclist head on. Oh my god, this thing is a little squirrely to control at high speeds. Shoot the gap there. I'm telling you guys, this is the most fun you will ever have. Gone. And yeah. Whee! Ooh! You put in Spain without the A. Whee! Goodbye. Oh god, you were going as fast as me for a second there. Oh, and there I went. Don't worry about it. He'll catch up to me. He'll catch up to me. He'll catch up to me as soon as he's done spinning. Oh, you bastard. He ran for it. Now, sir, I don't know if you're aware, but shooting at someone point blank like that's rather rude. I'm going to have to relieve you of your life privileges. Now, you are all making this a lot more difficult than it has to be. I would appreciate... What the fuck are you shooting at? Okay. Sure. Put these away. Get on my little motor scooter. Oh my god, was that a fucking FBI agent shooting at me? That was a 1950s FBI agent shooting at me, wasn't it? I got you, bonk. Beautiful mind. Oh! Poor fucking taxi. He didn't even have a chance to comprehend what was happening. He was just yeeted into oblivion. Wow! Oh, the amount of good times I've had. Oh!
Missed it by that much.
No way. What the fuck was that? Ooh, do not let your back tire hook that, man. That is a death sentence. Kazoom. Kablam. What the fuck? Oh, and they both went over. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Ah! Phased through reality there. Yeah. Oh, that one. Woo! Just decided to commit Harry Carey, I guess. I hate bikers. Oh god! The death weave! The death weave! The weave! Oh, come on! Of death! Oh shit! That was brutal. Let's go get the bastard up here. I know he's coming. I know he knows I'm coming. Let me get him. Oh! I didn't think he was gonna move like that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Fine, we'll get this one. Of course, when I switch lanes, then they stay in the other one. You mean their survival instincts kicks in? When they got the report about the biker driving apparently a bike that weighs infinite and is smashing semi-trucks off the highway? You mean to tell me he didn't want to face me head on? Shocker. Put you into the pole just because I don't like you. Alright, excuse me. If anybody could please tell me. Ah yes, endless mayhem and destruction. Come here, motherfucker. Ooh. Blah blah blam. A la kaboom. Causing havoc. Bink. Ooh. Well, and goodbye to you. You think any of these people have any sort of inkling? Like, they just think, oh my god, that door Holy shit, his door just took out that bike. That poor man. You got run over by your own friend. Ow. I better leave before one of these assholes decides to pop a hole in my tire. And you know what? Fuck that guy in particular. He was looking at me funny, so I just wanted him deleted. Holy shit. Bonk. God, it's gonna have a hell... Where the fuck did he come from? I'm gonna have a hell of a time editing all of this. I can already tell. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider sticking around, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see out of this game in the comments down below. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and you make sure to take her easy now. See you later.